Hello friends. Today we're going to be talking about a very serious subject indeed. Leaked games. Now, not exactly leaked games, but simply leaked game trailers. The existence of a video game and our knowledge of it has some people very upset. I'm sure many of you have seen this by now, but the following trailer was leaked for a little game called Elden Ring. You may have heard of it. It's like the Dark Souls of Dark Souls games, something like that. And it is causing a bit of a resurgence in this debate that sometimes pops up, and that is whether or not it is right and good and joyful and ethical and righteous and good behavior to leak trailers for video games or just information in general. Let's just say it's a title for a game. Oh, they're coming out with a Borderlands 3. It's gonna have this in it. Okay. Cool. So as you can see, this is a trailer from, I don't know, 2007, or at least it was filmed on a phone from 2007. I don't know how you get this sort of footage and don't have it in like slightly better quality than this, but this is what we have, and it looks cool by all accounts. No, the screen you're looking this is normal. This is the video that we're watching the same video here. I don't have it all tilted. This is just how I don't know how they got this footage, and I don't know why they didn't get it in a slightly better quality, but you know. Do they even make cameras like this bad? Is it possible to purchase a camera that's like below 720p? So anyways, it looks like a open world Dark Souls game. It looks cool. I mean, from what I can tell, from what I can parse from these pixels, it looks pretty fun. Looks very Dark Soulsy. Got some Dark Souls spells there for sure. Now apparently this is a trailer that was just for internal use only. Like this isn't like a trailer that's going to come out. I don't think we're gonna see a high definition version of this trailer as the reveal for this game. We have one trailer for this game so far. It is a CG trailer from, I believe, late 2019. The Game Awards 2019, I believe, is when it was initially sort of revealed with this one trailer, and then that's it. For those of you who are unaware, this is from the Dark Souls developers and George R.R. Martin, the Game of Thrones dude. I guess he's finished with Game of Thrones. He finished all those books, right? He's done with those. There's no more Game of Thrones books coming out because he's busy working on this. I think he's done. The show ended, so the books they must be done, right? So immediately upon viewing this trailer, I was reminded, wasn't there some sort of thing like this that happened a while ago with that Harry Potter game? And sure enough, this Harry Potter game, Hogwarts Legacy, as we now know it by, a similar sort of off-screen shooting it with a cell phone. It's a cool looking game. It looks really tight, and when people saw this, they were like, oh, that's awesome. I can't wait to play this game. But some people were of the opinion that this was somehow a breach of privacy. This was looking into the journal of like the artist of this game or something like that, like their secret sketchbook, and you were peering into the pages and going, look at this drawing. When in reality, people watch this minute-long trailer and they go, cool, looks fun, looks I'm excited. This is, now we know it's Hogwarts Legacy, and this is the official 4K reveal trailer, and it looks great. It looks like a cool game, and all is well, and it will go on to sell millions, I'm sure. I'm sure it'll be a great big hit. So was the leak of a trailer a year prior, was it a big deal? Are sales going to be affected by the fact that a leaked trailer for this game came online? And are people's opinions going to change because they saw some shitty cell phone recorded trailer a year ago? No. They're gonna see this trailer, and if it's good, they're gonna go, cool. And if the game is any good, then people will buy it, and then a couple years after the game comes out and people play it, people will have forgotten that the trailer was even leaked in the first place, and no one will care at all. No one will even care about this trailer. Trailers, if you weren't aware, are simply marketing material. That's all this is. It is saying, hey, we have this product. Doesn't it look cool? Don't you want to pre-order it? Don't you want to buy it before it's even out? They really got us with this whole trailer word. This is a commercial for the game that hasn't come out yet. I mean, you can call it a trailer, but it's just a commercial. This little Twitter interaction is really what has me all foamed up about this topic in the first place. Okay, we get a tweet from Jason Schreier, who says, and this was on January 22nd, this isn't even about the Elden Ring thing, okay? He says, Blizzard said today that it's absorbing Vicarious Visions. What it didn't say, Vicarious Visions has been working on a Diablo 2 remake, and Team 1, Blizzard's classic team, was quietly dismantled last fall. Now, that was the team that handled the Warcraft 3 Reforged, yada, yada, yada. So, okay. And I like Joseph Anderson. I think he makes good videos, but this take is like the biggest head scratcher. Like, what's going on, man? You seem like an intellectual, like a smart dude, but this is just. So Joseph Anderson says, Schreier does good work, and there's some important information in this article, but I don't understand why we're cool with the game announcement leaks. It's so disrespectful to the devs working on the game. I know it's really on the leaker, but still, this shouldn't be okay, IMO. Now, I'll give you my opinion on that once we read this full interaction, but really? Really? So Jason replies, not going to argue over whether it's, quote, disrespectful for a reporter to report on the existence of a video game, but the context surrounding this story, Diablo 2 getting pulled from Team 1 and Team 1's subsequent demise, made it necessary and newsworthy to talk about this project. Joseph replies, not really though, ? You could have left it as an unnamed project. I don't see how the article dies without the direct mention of the game. You didn't report on the existence of it. That's not the issue. You announced it. This is how the world finds out about this remake. I can't believe... Jason replies, nah, look, I often sit on info about unannounced games when there isn't a ton of news value to sharing it, but to intentionally hide information from readers in an otherwise newsworthy story would be neglecting to do my job as a reporter. The lines between reporter and marketer are often blurred in the video game industry, but let's be clear about one thing. A reporter's job is to inform readers, not protect company secrets. Very true. And this is something that a lot of gamers like to harp on about video game journalists. And I mean, in case you aren't aware, like, the whole Gamergate thing was all about, well, in reality, it was about incels, but the idea that they presented to the world, the outward-facing idea, was that there's no integrity with games journalists. And you hear what's his face, the quarter pounder, say games urinalists. And there are people who just think that games journalists are just a mouthpiece for these companies. They get paid off for their reviews. I'm gonna have to do a video on that. Oh my god. But people really do think that these games journalists are just like getting paid by game companies to promote their game. So this is a real concern for people like Jason, who are trying to report on things, but also not come across as just like, hey, check out this new product that this company is making. Joseph Anderson comes back with, when the company is employing artists to make art, which many pour their life and soul into, I think it gets more complex than, quote, company secrets. Video games aren't sterile products. Artists being crunched? Big issue. Art being leaked without consent? Also an issue. He says, I wonder how most of the devs who have had their hard work revealed like this feel about it. Jason says, well, I think you're fundamentally misunderstanding journalism here. I certainly always take into consideration how anyone will feel about a story, but my job is first and foremost to inform readers. I would understand Joseph Anderson's take if it was leaking the actual game, okay? And that is a totally different subject. The fact that he is incensed by Jason revealing to the world that Vicarious Visions is working on a Diablo 2 remaster is just like the most inconsequential thing I could possibly think of. Like, really, who cares? Do you really think the people at Vicarious Visions are like, oh no, he told everyone that we were working on a remaster of an old game. Oh no. Oh. It's not like he put out some unreleased trailer like this Elden Ring leak. Like, I can see you getting sort of upset about the Elden Ring leak because it is a trailer that was never supposed to come out and it's like a work in progress. And I can understand artists being like, oh, you know, that was placeholder stuff. Like, we were still working on this. However, I'm also not that upset about a trailer like that leaking because obviously it's a work in progress. You can hardly even see anything on the screen. And even if it had been like clear and legible and like in high definition, people would be like, okay, looks cool, can't wait to play it. And this right here is my favorite argument as to why we should stop being so precious about game announcements, because hype culture in video games is a really big problem. Like, Cyberpunk, for instance, made millions of dollars. Like, they made their money back. They're cool. They're gonna keep working on it. They're gonna improve it because they want to make more money off of it. But I mean, the pre-orders for that game were insane, and it was all because of trailers. It was all because of years of hype. It was them doing really good marketing. So here is how movies do it. They just tell you that they're working on a movie as soon as they start working on a movie. Like, before they even have actors attached to roles. They're just like, oh yeah, we're making 17 Star Wars shows. Here's the next 15 Marvel movies that are coming out over the next 2 years. Like, that's just how movies roll, because they know that people are going to watch it if it is good. If they can make a cool trailer for it, they will do that, and then people will go, oh cool, that looks like a good movie, I'll go watch that. I mean, has anyone ever been like, oh, they leaked this trailer for this movie, and then the tickets for that movie went down because somebody announced the movie before the studio was... All right, we have Babylon. Paramount Pictures, Tobey Maguire, Brad Pitt, set in old Hollywood when the business was turning from silent films to talkies. That's coming out January 6th, 2023. Got Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Okay, you know, there's no trailer for this. I guess there was like a little reveal teaser trailer thing. Oh, it's gonna have Tails in it. Whatever. The Suicide Squad, Cosmic Sin, Masters of the Universe. They don't know when this is coming out. Apparently, Jason Blumenthal and Todd Black will be in it. Halloween Kills. Now, there is a trailer for this, but Gucci, Sesame Street. There's going to be a Sesame Street movie in 2022. Dungeons and Dragons. I didn't even know about this. I didn't know about this. I will know about it when I, see a trailer for it. Black Panther 2, Lightyear. I guess this is the Buzz Lightyear thing. Just like, look at all these movies. And the thing is, I'm sure I will see some of these movies, or I will see a trailer for these movies and go, cool. I look forward to seeing that. I mean, we've all done this. We've all gone on a little binge of like movie trailers, right? Oh, what's this? We've got some new movies coming up. Oh, cool. Let's watch some trailers. And you do that, and every single one of the movies, you go, okay, that looks pretty good. Your voice gets about 3 octaves higher. You go, that looks pretty good. I might check that one out. That looks pretty good. And then you end up watching about 1% of the movies, even the ones that you're like, oh, that looks tight. You watch like 1% of them. I don't know if I'll even watch this Dungeons and Dragons movie. Like, maybe I will. I probably will. It'll probably be terrible. Whatever. My point here is that you don't have to be unbelievably hyped for a movie for it to be successful. People were hyped on the Avengers movies, not because of the trailers, not because we didn't know that another Avengers movie was coming. We knew years ahead of time that Endgame, or I guess at the time it was like Infinity War Part 2, was coming on this date, and there it was, and everyone went to watch it not because of the trailers. No one went to go see Rise of Skywalker because they announced it at just the right time with just the right trailer. We knew it was coming. I mean, yeah, you got to make a good trailer for anything to get people to come and see it, but it wasn't like, oh my god, another Star Wars movie? Whoa, my mind is blown. And imagine if the Star Wars trailer had been leaked. Oh no, they leaked the Star Wars trailer, all the hard work that those artists put into making that commercial. Look, it's just a trailer for the actual product. Like, yeah, if the movie had been leaked, then yeah, I can see that being a disappointment. If the script gets leaked for something, yeah, I think a bunch of spoilers for like Kingdom Hearts 3 or something. what was the game that like the whole The Last of Us 2. Okay, all of that got spoiled. That sucks. Like that I feel for the writers and the creators of that game, because that is people judging the game before they actually get to experience it. But a trailer, being incensed that somebody announced that a company was working on a remake for an old game, and that gets you upset? Come on, man. Like, it's really just like a horrible consumer mindset to have, of like, oh, these products are sacred, and yes, artists work on them and people are proud of the work that they do, but to be upset that people know about your game through a tweet instead of a hype trailer at the Game Awards, dude, people don't actually care. They're gonna play your game if they think it looks cool. If people actually leak your game, that's shitty. If people are like, hey, I have all the all the story details for this game, don't do that. That's not don't do that. That's shitty. Here's the ending to Elden Ring. Like, yeah, don't do that. That's not good. But here's a trailer for this game that we don't even know when it's coming out. Like, give me a break. People are just hyped on it now. People are just talking about it. Look at that Lord of the Rings font. Like, that looks cool. My parting words are, don't get wrapped up in this hype culture. Don't let that poison your brain. The video games are the only place where people will be so precious and sacred about announcement trailers, like world premiere trailer for this video game. Like, give me a break. It's a commercial. It's gonna have a pre-order now call to action at the end where they tell you about the special outfit that you can get if you pre-order it on the Epic Games Store. Like, stop buying into this. If a game is good, buy it. If it has a cool looking trailer, then go, huh. Do what you do with the movie trailers, all right? And go, huh. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. All right, that's all I have on this one. I just can't. The consumer brain, it's got us pretty bad. Gamers are dumb. That's all. Bye.